Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I just wanted to do some reflections about what happened yesterday at Manchester Airport. I know my social media is going absolutely crazy and insane, particularly to see the far right and racist people jump on this bandwagon and try to justify what we saw on camera. It is absolutely clear that there should be a full, independent, impartial investigation. That is why yesterday when I spoke to Greater Manchester Police, I was very clear in my interactions with them that they had to refer it to the Independent Office of Police Conduct. At first they refused to do that. They wanted to refer it to their professional standards investigation, which was something which we opposed. And as a result of the interventions of Andy Burnham, the Greater Manchester Mayor, and other leaders from within Greater Manchester, that decision has now been taken, that referral has been done. And so an independent, impartial investigation of what happened, the circumstances around that. If there has been any violence towards police officers, that will rightly take its full course, and all those people who are responsible for that should be held to account for that. But the full facts of the case should be known. From the videos that we see an excessive level of violence and institutional racism which exists within our police forces for many, many years. As a trade unionist, as a community activist, member of PCS, we've been at the front line of not just showing the world the evil nature of racism within the police, but in wider society, and it's something that's really proud of using my voice to stand up against those communities. And then there is the issue around the injuries towards the individuals concerned, the mother, and what happened. And so I think at this point now we need to all pause, allow that investigation to take its course, for those responsible to be held to account, and for lessons to be learned around this. And as Del Babu, the former commander of the Metropolitan Police, has said this morning, it does likely that there's an element of racism involved. I come from Rochdale. I know this family. They're a police family. Both the person attacked, his brother and his father, is a police officer, and that should really horrify us that this has happened, and that the lived experience of people of colour, whether they're black, Asian or minority ethnic people in this country, in regards to their relationship and their interaction with the police, is something that needs to be improved massively. And so I'm not going to be commenting any more on this whilst that investigation is happening. Certainly be supporting people in our communities and the authorities, including reaching out to Andy Burnham and others to make sure that this is a transparent investigation. But I think we now need that space to allow that to happen. The police officer responsible has been suspended, but we want to see further suspensions of all others who are involved. And just remember this, a suspension isn't a punishment. It's just trying to protect the process and protect all parties involved. And so I would really urge people to take a step back and allow this process to play out. And then once we have some sort of report from the Independent Office of Police Conduct, we'll be in a position then to make the next steps around implementing that report, but more importantly to learn the lessons and to build those relationships between the police and the community. And for many of us who work very closely with the police, it's a sad day. It's a sad day that violence like this has happened. Statements have been released that appear to be inaccurate and try to justify the brutal level of violence. And this damages community relations, and we cannot allow that to happen.